Hi internet, so I'm going to do a belated haul for May and June because I got a lot of books. I have recorded this before, but something happened and it disappeared and I don't know what happened. And then I had to wait to get books back from a friend who had borrowed them. But yeah, I probably won't do these every month because I don't buy books every month, but when I get like a collection I'll try to do them. So yeah, let's get into this. The first book, which really shouldn't be a surprise, is War by Sarah J Maas because I read it in May, so I had to buy it in May. I love all the ACOTAR like covers, and I kind of want to get all the hardbacks as well because they're just so pretty, and I love the UK editions, but I also want the US hardback edition, so it's a hard life. The next one I got was from A Moment of Weakness because I've kind of got the other version of this from a different series, and that's the colouring book for ACOTAR. I saw it and I had to get it. The main reason, like I opened it and I was like, no, I don't need this, but then I saw that it had the bone carver's picture in it and I needed it. I needed it so bad, instantly. I'll probably never actually colour in the book because I tried with the Throne of Glass one and it didn't work out the way I wanted, but I still have it, which is so good. I got Cebrial by Garth Nix because a puppy got to my copy of Cebrial and just like, look at this, it's terrible. I wanted to read this. I couldn't bring myself to read it, so then I went and I brought the other one. I needed it. I couldn't have a damaged book on my shelf. I don't know what I'll do with that one at all yet. And then when I brought Cebrial, I saw that this one was in the smaller size, so I got Clariel. And I'm so annoyed that I can't get Golden Hand in the same size yet, but I figure it'll come out in around August when these books came out, and then I'll be able to pick it up anyway. Also, just like, I love the covers of this series, I can't help it. The next one was another repurchase at the same time I brought the colouring book, and that's Order of the Phoenix by Harry Potter, because the puppy got to mine. I do still have the cover somewhere, but it fell off, and I don't care about it anymore. I also don't know what I'm going to do with that, because you can't have like the cover written off the front of the book. The worst part was I was halfway through reading it too, and I couldn't buy the next one, which is this pretty, so I just had to keep reading it, and I like kept the cover with me so people could see that like I didn't have a destroyed book, it was just that it got hurt. I don't know how this was like a rational thought, but that's how it happened. I then got 1984 by George Orwell. I've been wanting to pick up this copy for a while. I haven't read 1984 yet, and then when I brought it to work someone was talking about it and it made me more interested. So I got this. I want to get the same cover for Animal Farm. But we'll see how that goes, and we'll see when I read 1984. Because I picked up Magnus Chase and the Summer Sword, I had to buy Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor, but they're different in size and it annoys me. I think there might be a copy of Hammer of Thor that's the same size, so I'm happy about that. I just have to measure my Summer Sword to see. And then I'll probably give this to my friend that also enjoyed Magnus Chase, because he enjoyed Magnus Chase as much as I did. I don't know. Why not? And the one that isn't a surprise was Percy Jackson by Rick Riordan, because I read Magnus Chase and then I decided to give Percy Jackson a go. I want to get the Olympians, I'm on the verge of buying that. But I love these covers. I thought about getting the other ones, and now I also want the hardcover edition, but the covers are so pretty. I don't know if you can see them on that because I'm too lazy to take them out. But god, I love these covers so much. I picked up The Bronze Key in the Magisterium series by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. I have the first two books in the series and I do intend to read this one day. I just haven't yet. But I saw it when it came out, I just didn't decide to buy it at that stage. I'm happy I have it, because now I have the whole series, but I don't know, I'll get to it one day. And I don't mind these new covers. Like, I like the first cover, which I think is the same as the hardcover editions, but it doesn't match the paperbacks in Australia, so I've got all the matching paperbacks now. Now, the next few books, I've been on a buying kid books for a little while. I'll just like slowly collect them. Also, I'm about to be an auntie, so that's really exciting and makes me want to have children's books around for whenever the little bun gets big enough so that I can read to it, / I can read to it as it's still a baby. That it doesn't matter that it can't understand. The first book I picked up for pure nostalgia reasons is There Wasn't a Woman Who Swallowed a Fly. Who's that by? I know, it's a children's play. But I didn't realise like how morbid this book is, because perhaps she'll die. Spoiler alert, she dies. But I love all the holes in this that you go through. It's just, I just vividly remember this in the libraries as a kid, so there's a part of me that had to get it. I also got some Beatrix Potter books. I already had two of these, the Tales of Gloucester and I think it was The Tale of Tom Kitten, but then I was at the shop where I got these two and I saw these ones and I'm like, well, I'm gonna be an aunt, and one of them's The Tales of Benjamin Bunny, because we call the little baby bun / bunny at the moment. Tales of the Floppy Bunny, and The Tales of Jeremy Fisher, because Jeremy is my brother's name. And I'm wanting to get the rest of the collection now, but The Tale of Gloucester was like one of my favourite movies as a kid. It wasn't my favourite, but it was definitely one of my favourites. I mean, why wouldn't you love this book? And the movie of it. It has mice wearing clothes. You have to love mice wearing clothes. It was just like one of my favourite movies as a child, and one day I realised that there were books. I have another edition of it in one of the other ones. So one day I will get both editions of all of them, but that can be a slow progress, and then hopefully one day when I have kids I can read it to them, or as an auntie I can read it to them. And yeah, my mother already has plans to read all her grandchildren The Faraway Tree and get them their own editions of it, because that's the books that my brother and I grew up with. And I've actually got the paperback edition in my bookcase, and then my brother's claimed the illustrated edition that we have. And I'm like, that's fine, you can have an edition too, but we read the paperback, so I want the paperback. Was it The Faraway Tree? I forget what the whole series is called, The Enchanted Forest, whatever. So they're all the books that I have read in the months of May and June, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm going to try and stack them and we'll see how this goes. I mean, it's a pretty decent pile, and I don't know if you can see the whole thing. Does it even fit in the frame? No. Oh god. That's way too many books. Also not enough. At the moment I haven't brought any books in July, but I am waiting for the Dungeons & Dragons player handbook, because I'm playing Dungeons & Dragons, as I'm sure I've mentioned before. Yeah, hopefully you guys are having a lovely week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.